Expeditious Fool Tarot. My name's Brandon, and today we're going to be tackling, we got Sagittarius here, and we've got a little bit going on for you, Sagittarius, so let's just jump right on into it. Again, take what resonates, whatever doesn't, leave for somebody else. This is a generalized reading. Also check out your moon, your rising. I do speak really, really fast after I've done several of these videos. I want to let everybody know that as a disclaimer. I do that because I've already pre-shuffled the cards, so I'm kind of in the flow. And when I'm in the flow, I'm speaking at whatever comes out to me, so I can get the clearest messages across without my own bias. So let's just jump right into it. So Sagittarius, first thing I would see new focus. You're newly focused and you're focused on yourself. I'm getting a feeling for some of you though recently. You may have came out of a relationship or you may have had a breakup, but honestly I'm feeling like you may have done something you weren't supposed to. So let's dive into that. Let's get into it. So I do see that from the first one here, it doesn't look like you're taking any blind leaps. It looks like at this point you're pretty focused, and you're pretty focused on yourself. But I'm reading this as you're pretty focused on yourself and improving yourself and working on yourself and coming into your own power here, because it's coming in a lot of you either. It could have been either you cheated on somebody or betrayed somebody, or maybe just too full of ego in a relationship situation. I'm definitely picking that up. It could be work, of course, for a few of you, but I'm really picking up a relationship situation. Too much pride, too much temptation, so that can go other ways. Some of you maybe, like I said, cheated. Others maybe egotistical in the relationship. Sometimes we get self-centered, focus on our needs and never pay attention to the other, but we play the victim. And I'm definitely getting a vibe for that. You're trying to decide where to put your energy, and you really didn't notice it, and you focused it on this bad situation, this broken heart right here. You try to think of creative solutions, with that being 3, and the progression 2 to 3 there. But ultimately, the way that I see this here, these cards being in this position to each other. So we've got the 5 of Cups right here. And as you can see, he's lost his taste for wine. That's what this card literally means. So he's looking this way. And as a lot of tarot readers will point out, you see he still has 2 cups here. This person is all sad. He's sad because he's focusing over here, all of the things that were wrong, all of the negative things. So that's letting me think maybe more on the egotistical side was the problem in the situation that you would have been bringing, because you're focusing on all of these instead of the good. The troubles in the house, there's a little castle here, instead of making the bridge to all of the good things that you have in that relationship, and that led to the heartbreak here, I would see. And that's in their position. Now again, the energies are interchangeable, so this may not be true for everyone. It may be the other person, and take it how it resonates, but for the mass majority, the energy that I'm picking up is that this was caused by you, Sagittarius. But it led to some self-reflection, and with you self-reflecting in there, you were able to learn a lot more about yourself and make progress. And as of right now, I would see the King of Wands ending in reverse. Wands, fire, Sagittarius, fire sign. I would see that you're learning from this situation. You definitely have some regret about this situation. You're still unsure of who you are and where you want to proceed after this, but you're almost there. And you're making progress, Sagittarius. all of us from time to time we have setbacks. You know, nobody can really judge, especially in relationships. We all have some relationships where we work really, really well with the person and they bring out the best. We have some relationships where they bring out the worst. And then, you know, it ultimately depends on, you know, just energetically whether or not y'all match up at that time. So I wouldn't be too hard on yourself. I do see a little bit of that going on with this reading. I wouldn't be too hard on yourself, Sagittarius. Everybody has been that person in a relationship on a long enough timeline. But I see this as you growing from it, which is impressive. Some people, they do these things, they keep doing these things, but I would see this next week for you as a time of reflection for you to learn from this and grow emotionally, relationship wise, etc. So as all of these readings for this first round, I've been using the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, the Borderless edition. It's one of my favorites as far as Rider-Waite goes. But to clarify, I'm going to be using the Wild Unknown Tarot. Excellent deck, very, very beautiful. Slight different imagery than the standard Rider-Waite clones you might see, which I like because it allows you to have a similar thing for a Rider-Waite spread. However, really dive in a little bit deeper with some different pictures, different imagery, things like that. So let's see what clarification I can put on here for Sagittarius. Moving forward for Sagittarius after this week here. What does Sagittarius need to know after this week? What will help guide them in this energy pattern? Excellent. Okay. So let's see here. Got a Daughter of the Wands here. That's going to be like a knave. I would see that as this is the start of your new fire. This experience has sparked a lot of growth. It's the starting process of it, but it has sparked a lot of growth. Ultimately, throughout this growth, end result, I do see, you know, you've got the World card here. So the end result from this spark, that I would take this as kind of like an idea, right? A different way of thinking about things. That's what sparked from this situation here. And you've learned a lot, so you're learning to become more complete with the World card. And ultimately, I see you coming out of all of the negative feelings behind this with your reverse Ten of Swords here. I see you coming out of all those thoughts that are weighing you down. And sometimes when we get into our head too much, in a relationship, that can lead us to be the more what am I trying to say? It can, when we get in our heads too much, it can allow us to go down that proud path instead of coming from a position of pride instead of a position of love. Sorry, getting tangled up on my words there. Yeah, when we're in our minds a lot, that's what can happen, and then it's all thought, no heart. But it looks like you're going to be coming out of that throughout this situation and your reflection on here. So all in all, Sagittarius, I'm very, very positive that there's going to be some great growth for you here, and you learn some lessons, which is nice. And ultimately, you know, I see this as a rough situation, but turning out to give you an opportunity to grab onto a new way of looking at things, looking at situations. All right, well, thank you very much for tuning in, Sagittarius. Again, this is Expeditious Fool Tarot. Also, if make sure that y'all like, subscribe, hit that little alert bell there. You'll hear all of my videos as soon as they come up. I do put out all 12 horoscopes every single week, and and that will continue. My personal favorite thing is to do personalized readings. So if you want to reach me on that, you've got several different options as of now. I've got Facebook and Expeditious Fool, TikTok, which is going to be Expeditious Fool Tarot, all one word. Instagram, which is expeditious_fool. You can contact me on any of those. We can schedule a reading for you, and I can go much more in depth either on something like this or any personal situation you have. I can tailor make it to try and get the most good out of it for you. So thank y'all very much again for watching Expeditious Fool Tarot. Y'all have a great week.